You thought it was by Tom Petty? Yeah, it was very big before Cars, at least in Canada. Like, Cars came out in what, like 2005 or something like that? The Tom Cochran version I've been hearing on radio like as long as I've been alive. Yeah, but it's after Cars now? Yeah, but Cars is not a good Pixar movie. So like I don't know why you guys are so nostalgic for Cars. Probably because you had the misfortune to like be born in the late 90s and think that movie's actually good. Whereas I had like nearly an adult brain at the time where it came out, so I could actually like, critique it with a sober mind instead of like, oh my god, the car's talking, this is my favorite movie. Like, I understand that you saw it at an era where like any movie you saw in the movie theater was immediately your favorite movie of all time, replacing the last movie that you saw in a movie theater, but I'm sorry to tell you, I was a little older. I think Getting Better is an amazing song. Getting Better is a little slice of Paul McCartney's Sunshine. Yes, now, does he say, I used to be cruel to my woman, I beat her and kept her apart from the things that she loved? Nobody's supporting that. I'm just saying, it's a good song. There's metal songs people love where they talk about like eating people alive, okay? Not every song is autobiographical. That one was written by Paul McCartney, not John Lennon. I mean, A Day in the Life is a great song. That's a given. The hell am I doing? I forgot what I was doing. You got me all twisted up here. You need to consume as many blues as possible. Who's attacking here? Baseball, you run to the base, you throw a ball, you use your glove to catch a ball. The catcher is a position in baseball where you have a bat, and it's crazy, man. I didn't know it existed. It's a Canadian game show. It was filmed in Vancouver. It's a game show. It's Canadian. It's filmed in Vancouver. It was on the CBC, the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. It was in the 80s in Vancouver, in Canada, on the CBC. People could watch it on their television set, their TV. You've already acted. No, you haven't acted. I need to generate some... Oh, I've already made you... What did I do to you? I healed. Okay, never mind. I healed. I used my attack. He's done. I had the Scrub Daddy idea before that guy on Dragon's Den, but it had a sphincter instead of a smiley face. Comments where I wish I read the end of the sentence in my head before I started reading the start of the sentence out loud. I don't even know what this Scrub Daddy is. Too frail on yourself, but one frail on the enemy with the highest health. I sleep on that for now. That scares me. Isn't it just... It's like a sponge that's like... Is it like a magic eraser where it's like so porous or whatever? If you just go... Like it can clean anything? I'm still waiting. I need to wait for like Science Daily to tweet something that's like, we just found a new thing in the galaxy. It's called a white hole. It's so gravitationally dense that darkness can't escape from it. And then I need to quote tweet it. And then the text of the call out is going to say, sorry, that was me. I rubbed a magic eraser on a Tide pen. I've been workshopping it in my head for like 2 years. This is what... Huge explosion rocks asbestos plant today. This is what happens when you rub a Tide pen on a magic eraser. -2! If Chiblee tweeted that, people would be like, he's a genius. Oh, Chibi, you've done it again. Chibi, you've done it again, you genius. Tide pen would be spelled like... I love someone in the chat's talking about like a Super Auto Pets video. I don't know, is it from today? Trying to bring YouTube flame wars in the comments to Twitch where nobody here watches the Super Auto Pets videos at all. Yeah, how about that gorilla salamander lollipop mistake today? Nobody here knows what the fuck you're talking. I recorded it. I don't even know what you're talking about. I record it, I title it, I make a thumbnail, I put it up on YouTube, and then it's the world's responsibility. It's no longer mine. I'm just having fun. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, it's downloaded already. Well, took 12 years to make. It's only 500 megabytes. What is that, like 40 megabytes a year? Bro! Oh, dude, some of my Java 101 assignments were like almost as big as that. Because they didn't teach us how to like compress any of the files we used for input-output. LOL! Hang on, it's loading. Nora and Isabel. I feel like this music makes me feel like I'm cooking pasta for real. They both get married. They both die. And then they... Okay, you know what? I should have let sleeping dogs lie. Everyone rejects Edgar. I know how you could do this. You start with a wedding. Lenora marries Bernard. Then Edgar's like, hey, Lenora, marry me. And she's like, I fucking can't, dude. And then he's like, okay, Bernard will do. I always got Bernard as my backup. And then you're like, well, what about Isabel? Well, it's very simple. Then Lenora dies. And then Isabel marries Bernard. And then Edgar gets rejected by Isabel as well. Get owned, dummy. Get owned. Grief. Stories can use fewer frames. Okay, well, I mean, surviving spouses find comfort. That's a gimme. You go wedding, Edgar, Lenora, Bernard, Isabel. Death. Isabel died. She's like, actually, I decided I would love to marry you. And then Edgar comes back to life. And then Edgar's like, will you marry me? Lenora! Oh, what a twist! Poison. Lenora drinks poison. She won't, you can't make her drink it. She's like, I don't want to drink it. But her and Bernard get married. And then Bernard would drink some. No, he's like, I'm not going to drink poison. Okay, then obviously Bernard dies. She's heartbroken. And now she's like, guess what? Bottoms up. And the devil laughs. Hey, HBeads99, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Got a tragedy. Double poison? What is this? The Silent and Slay the Spire? Edgar and Lenora get married. Which means Edgar drinks poison. No, he's like, I'm too happy. Okay, first, Lenora dies. And he's like, what the hell? And then he drinks poison. Glug, glug, glug. And then God's cruelest twist, he brings him back to life. And he's like, you can't stop me, brother. This is actually the plot of Romeo and Juliet. Oh, is it? Two people meet, fall in love. One of them dies. A guy drinks poison, dies, comes back to life, and then drinks poison again. Well, it's kind of close, I guess, now that I think about it. Oh, you're right. We should bring him back again. Someone drinks poison. Oh, look at that. See, we got the 3-star. It's called Thinking. tiny, but if you kiss me, I'll become a man again. I would be like, let's, pucker up, brother. Would you kiss Frog Hitler? No, I would smash him with my biology textbook. But like in most circumstances, in all other circumstances, I would probably hook him up. Which becomes the mirror's favorite? Okay. Well, it's the witch in the mirror. And then she's like, Snowy's hotter than you. Then in the forest, the witch is like, I don't think so. Oh, she's just mad. First, she's got to go to the cauldron. And murders the butler. An eye for an eye. Leaves everybody blind. Never forget that. Violence begets violence. Hate begets hate. Chicken nuggets chicken. It's a limmy bit. Duchess gets butler arrested. Okay, we got a lot of moving parts on this one. So true, so true. It's similar. Butler takes the gun. Duchess witnesses. Butler the butler kills the Duchess, but then like the detective has to witness it, and then we have no panels. So we wouldn't need this anymore. This would go here, this would go here, and then see? In this one, the Duchess does not get the butler arrested. No more cooking? I'm just confused. He doesn't have to have a witness. He knows the fingerprints. I mean, half the people are spamming the answer. The other half of the people are saying, let him cook, or I can't. It's impossible to see what the answer is, but apparently it's so obvious everyone knows it, even though it's impossible to read it. Okay, let's start digesting this one. The Duchess tells the detective about the gun. Okay, we're walking through it step by step. The Duchess tells the detective about the gun. But this needs to be here, sorry. Wait a minute, no. The Duchess tells the detective about the gun. Okay. The Duchess then gets shot. The detective infers that it was the butler. I think I have chosen the wrong... I think I've chosen the wrong chat champion on this one. She has to tell him first. We do have one panel remaining. You skipped a step? I went through the message line by line. I didn't skip a step. They skipped a step. She has to tell him. She comes out, she tells him. Okay, that one is it. I didn't skip a step. Slash user. No, Hansa boy, I'm so sorry that you have to be the sacrificial lamb for this one. The Duchess tells the detective about the gun. Oh, wait. Never mind, I did skip a step. That was on me. Sorry, I got mine flooded. This is the first line. Fair enough. You be chance champion today. Can the ghost Duchess tell the detective? No, we tried it like 5 times. The detective's a little puss. He just gets scared. The ceremony. 31 out of 50. Final chapter? Edgar murder. It's not Angry Despot era NL. It's like I'm trying to puzzle something out. I look at chat for like a little feedback, and it's just people type like bullying. It's like 100 people typing like mean shit, and then I time one person out, and people are like, "Oh, he's toxic." That's a 1% breakage. You should honestly be thrilled that it isn't higher. You banned him? Yeah, he can submit an on-ban request. I mean, I hate to do this, but like people are leaning into the skid. Like, oh, I can get banned for typing toxic stuff? Let me type something even more toxic. Okay, well then you can submit an on-ban request. I'm not trying to be that. You could just be nice instead. I'm not trying to waste time alt-tabbing and timing people out when instead I could just be playing the game. That's not a non-target. That's a target killed. You're lucky at this point. There's so many people are typing. Because if this was Blood Bowl 3, it would be timeout. But because so many people are typing, you're safe in the crowd. For now. On-ban requests are so fun. I would really rather not ever have to deal with them. But sometimes people are annoying. So if you don't queen, they get married. Now they both got crowns. There you go. He didn't really need to kill her, though. I don't know. Maybe it would just make it better if, like, he also got amnesia in the middle. Just, you know, we got more canvas to use. Queen suffers 4 tragedies. But what's a tragedy? Getting kidnapped seems pretty tragic to me. That's 1. He executes the queen. No, he's still in love. But she's no longer in love. She executes the king and then gets married to the maid in a show of dominance. Okay, he executes the queen. No, they're still in love. They both love the king. Okay, let me think about this for a second. We need to find a way to kill the queen and have the king marry the maid. How about set a the moon changes. He becomes a werewolf. He consumes Juliet. The moon changes him back. He's filled with remorse. He drinks poison. What? You ate your love interest, you piece of crap! Finish the job! Oh, you're right. Maybe he becomes haunted. He's like, oh, what did I do? And he drinks the poison. Okay. She became like a morsel from Don't Starve. Queen gets the Baron arrested. For what? Div runs the fingerprints on the disguise. And then he arrests the Baron. He talks to the Queen. The Queen's like, there's a dragon around. This goes first. Then he's like, oh, fingerprints. And then he arrests. Okay. Hey, Shaddy Plays, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. She's like, there's a dragon. He's like, this girl's an idiot. Then he's like, a dragon costume. I dusted for fingerprints. You're going to prison. For what? Doesn't matter. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Cured of vampirism. Okay. At night. Hey. Yeah. Die. 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 I can't. Is that canon? That's pretty much canon, according to Francis Ford Coppola. Monster is slain. Okay? I mean, they're both monsters, I would say. Let me try something here, okay? The Baron puts on his dragon disguise. We're deliberately trying to do this a little crazy. Tiny and Greenie have a fight. And Tiny pushes Greenie off a cliff. He's not that mad. I'm from the future. I'm not your dad. I knew your dad. Listen to me. Inside, you'll find something called a computer. Inside that, you'll find something called electricity. Hades the dad. Tiny avenges his brother. Hang on. Hades and Greenie get in a fight. Hades pushes Greenie off a cliff. Woo! Then there's a seance, and Tiny is like, yo, Greenie, what happened? And he's like, Dad did it. And then Tiny pushes Hades off the cliff. There we go. Tiny is the father, though. That was the last one. Try to keep up, okay? Hades is murdered by his own daughter. Who's Peachy? Zendaya is Peachy. And Common is LeBron James is Gwangi. Danny DeVito is Torgo. Common is Stonekeeper. And Zendaya is Michi. Gina Rodriguez is Colca. And Zendaya is Michi. And then Dad pushes Tiny off the cliff. And then Peachy has a seance with Tiny, and she's like, Dad did it, so she pushes Dad. Ah, okay. But he was just protecting her. So I gotta pivot to Jackbox, because I gotta go to the bathroom. But for now, /marker, storyteller. We got there, though. Very creative game. Very cool, very swag. I like it. I literally muted myself while I was talking. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back in 2 minutes for some Jackbox. See ya.
Money on Instagram as an ugly animal.
If you have an ugly fucking pet, dude, and then you post it like it's
true.
cute.
That is
Yeah,
true.
Because everyone's like, oh, it's so ugly, but like I'm gonna be nice to it in case it is here reading the comment.
There's a term in Japanese for that. They call it kimo kawaii, which is like gross cute.
Yeah.
Me when a pet is ugly. Oh, you. Me when a person is ugly. Hello, human resources.
Yeah.
Me when a cat is ugly, I sleep. Me when a Japanese cat is ugly,
Ugly Japan.
Hi.
Hello.
Gay? Because she legit asked me that all the fucking time.
My mom finally stopped that like 10 years ago. But she would just unprompted, like we would just be sitting around. She'd be like, so like I wouldn't think of you any different. And I'd be like, Mom, shut the fuck up. I'm not gay."
All moms do that, but it was so extra annoying when my mom did it because she was accidentally right. And I was like, okay, look, you don't, like, this isn't a win for you. Everyone does this. Like,
You can see why Justin's mom might be a little bit confused, though, because if she's ever, like, in his house while he's working, it's just, I'm sucking a dick. I'm coming, I'm drinking cum right now.
So in Counter-Strike, when we would defuse a bomb, we would do little push-ups and call them cock push-ups. I don't know why. But like I remember once screaming at like 1 a.m. like,
Oops.
Well,
you know.
Wow, I think that means
yeah, I
it's
thought
a
it was
zero
last
streak.
as the world turns is the
Oh,
last
what?
two.
Wow, shit.
Dude, that shit's on every day since before I was born.
Holy crap. Man, that show must suck.
It's a soap opera.
What are you
It's
talking
terrible.
about? Just because there's no correlation between the number of episodes of a media property and its quality.
There's gotta
My
be
grandma
nothing,
loved that shit.
nothing
Guys,
going on.
let's vote next time.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Well, hey, I was gonna vote that one anyway.
Why?
Have there been vampires on that show yet?
I don't think so.
An
I think it's
ancient
just
man?
people cheating on
Earliest man,
people and
latest
people
man,
killing people.
celebrity.
Mystery prompt is more fun, and you know it.
Earliest man is.
I actually think
awesome.
Earliest Man's gonna be really funny because they're all gonna be like Homo erectus and stuff
It's
like
celebrity.
That. Oh,
It says
never mind.
celebrity.
It's gonna be like
It literally said celebrity.
Whoopsie.
the celebrity Homo erectus, man.
Oh.
Sexiest man alive? What the hell?
Oh, Corey,
Maybe
it's
we
your
will be shot
specialty.
to this list.
Corey, you're not allowed to look at the wall behind you when you.
Oh my god, he should win every year.
What are you implying, Ryan?
I'm implying you got your wallpaper is made of covers of people from the Sexiest Man Alive issue. Sorry.
No, you know what? I think it's a little. You know what? Right there.
Did they even know they knew what cats were before they knew what bees
true.
were? They needed
Cats
like a
are older.
microscope to know what a bee was.
Cheese
heaver.
This is not real. I refuse to believe it. What the fuck were they doing? Maybe it's really fucking old and they used to like move cheese and shit. Yeah, it's really old.
Oh my god, silly. Why does everyone get mad at me in Quicksilver?
Yeah, you're gonna go crazy when you see that cheese heaver was a real fucking slang word they were using in like 900.
I don't know. Is this real?
Isn't
That
this
is definitely older than everything
isn't that
else.
Patton Oswalt's catchphrase?
23 skidoo.
Chillax. I'm gonna go ahead and say chillax.
Shout out Chillax. Shout out Chillax.
Post Noob and Homeboy.
I can't really blame you for much of this, but
No.
the noob disrespect is driving me crazy. Unless I'm wrong, in which case I apologize.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
look,
Oh, never mind.
Don't act like you knew that.
This is
Interesting. Don't act like you knew that.
it's bullshit. Noob was not invented in 2000. I was using it in 1995.
I swear to God,
fucking
people were
words.
calling me a noob on my first online experiences, which were in
Noob or
1996.
Noob or newbie?
The fucking
With the
I thought people were
zeros.
saying noob. Yeah, with the zeros. When was FPS done?
Oh, that was
like
like
newbie was like
2003.
Garden and gift shop.
Uh,
Well, that's just a gift shop.
that is a gift shop.
So it's crazy that you guys have figured out that is indeed a gift shop.
Yeah, but why
It's
is
a gift shop.
What's ET doing there? Does he work there?
Mr. Man.
I think that's the cash register.
Or is he for sale?
Oh shit!
How did only 64% of the audience vote for that? That's kind of insane.
A lot probably went 90.
Bro, that's
Trust
fucking
issues.
ET, man.
ET's fucking phenomenal.
He's even the right height and everything.
he has eyes too.
He
Because I don't
Reptiles don't
fucking
move though.
know why bar would be up there.
because they sell
Being
beer.
drunk anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Being,
It's not
Being
an
drunk where
attraction
you-
though. it's just
being
like,
drunk when where you shouldn't be drunk is kind of awesome.
He's right.
What if I was
Just
sad?
ask my
Wow.
daycare.
People hate butterflies and birds.
Jesus Christ. Ryan goes to the
Butterflies in
daycare.
general.
Get out of my swamp!
What are you doing in my
And
swamp?
all the
All the kids just go.
kids at random children.
Kids just fucking all run away. Oh, dude, Ryan, you should buy a Shrek costume for Halloween.
Oh. Hmm. Yeah, you
I'm
don't
gonna
want to
say
I
conspiracy theory.
I agree. I think it's conspiracy.
I think people looked at it. I think Justin's right. People looked at it for fun, though.
Yeah, but then when you're dead, you can't defend yourself.
Who cares? I'm dead.
Yeah, but it'd be like, oh, they find me Googling, does Che Young from Twice know what QAnon is? And they'll be like, what the fuck was this freak doing before he died?
That was good, man. That was good.
If you guys 2-over-1 me, I'll vote it, but I don't think it's right.
I would plus two that. I would plus two it.
All right.
That's a good one, Ryan. That was a good one.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very on.
This is
World's
not my
youngest
selection,
millennial.
though, so.
Oh!
I was wrong. I was wrong.
Well,
Man, everyone's boring as fuck. What the
For
hell?
real.
Movie
I'd be on there.
ending
I'd be-
explained was one of mine because I don't want people to think I